Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing really well. Today is going to be a little bit of a follow-on video from last week, and it's going to be all about what products I use to actually style my hair. Now, a lot of you will know that I recently got my hair cut from being, well, I got it cut from being really long to kind of shoulder length, and then I decided that wasn't short enough, went from shoulder length kind of bob haircut. I have very thick hair, both in terms of quantity and then individual hairs themselves as well, just for a little bit of context. So yeah, if you have a similar hair type to mine, then this could be very handy. If you're new to my channel, then my name is Heather and I make videos all about cruelty-free beauty and hair care, a little bit of clothes stuff thrown in there kind of when, you know, I do some shopping. And so if that sounds like your kind of thing, then please do hit that little like button and that subscribe button and, you know, do the things. I won't talk about what I use to wash my hair too much because I made a whole video on that last week, so I'll have that linked up here for you. But the shampoo and conditioner that I am currently using are the Banana Truly Nourishing Shampoo and Conditioner from The Body Shop. And I really enjoy these. Like I said in the video last week, just a word of warning, very nourishing. So if you have thin hair, I think these will be too much for you. But yeah, like I said, if you want to have a little bit more information on these, then check out last week's video because yeah, I go into a bit more detail. I figured these are part of the styling process, so yeah, these are step one. The next thing I do when I get out of the shower, on days when I feel like my hair needs it, I go in with a little bit of leave-in conditioner, and this has actually run out. I need to order some more, but this is the one that I have been using, and it's the Naughty 97% Natural First Aid Conditioning and Detangling Spray. This stuff is lovely. It has a really light kind of almondy scent to it, which is quite nice and quite unusual, I feel, for hair products. Nice and lightweight, so it does add a bit more condition to your hair, but it doesn't weigh it down loads. If you have thinner hair, you may well find that if normal conditioners are too much for you, maybe just shampooing your hair and then sticking on something like this when you get out of the shower just to help you get through the knots and things could be a really great option. And then because I do heat style my hair, I go in with a heat protectant, and I have three that I kind of go between. They do very different things, so no, we'll talk about this one first. It's like, which one do I like more? This is the Living Proof Restore Smooth Blowout Concentrate Heat Protectant, and this apparently cuts down your blow drying time. Now, I have mentioned this before, and I used it when my hair was quite a bit longer, and it is an oil. So you get kind of a bit of a double whammy with this one of the extra shine and condition and moisture and everything that an oil will give you, plus the heat protectant. So for me, this is a little bit of a hero of a product because it just, yeah, it combines basically everything I need. And this is the first product that claims to cut down blow drying time that I find does actually cut down your blow drying time. Obviously, now I have shorter hair, it's a little bit less time anyway, but this particularly cuts it all down, and I notice a real difference on the days when I use this as opposed to the days when I don't. So yeah, love this. Not cheap, but you only have to use a tiny little bit at a time, and yeah, this will last you forever. Okay, next up we have the Cantu Shea Butter Thermal Shield Heat Protectant Spray. This is a product that I've actually had for a really long time, and when I first bought it, I thought it was just a lightweight heat protectant spray. I didn't think it was going to do anything else. This is actually almost more of an oil. It's quite a strange consistency. It's quite hard to describe. It doesn't look like an oil, but as soon as it's kind of on your hands and your hair, it definitely is. So go light with this one. The first time I used it, I sprayed it on like a heat protectant, so all over, and then had to basically rewash my hair because it just made it really greasy, and I was like, well, that's gross, and didn't use it for a long time. And then I was like, nah, maybe I should go back to it because number one, this smells insane. It smells so good, and the smell lasts on your hair in a really nice way. It's not overpowering at all. It plays really well with the scent of anything else you've got on your hair, but it does last. So yeah, it does just, I really like using this if I'm heat styling after the day that I wash it. I try not to, as a general rule. I try to just heat style my hair straight after I've washed it and then not touch it for a couple of days until I wash it again. But if I do find I have to heat style, this is what I reach for, because it's got a bit of nourishment in it, makes your hair smell good, and also has that heat protectant that you need. So yeah, light hand with this one. I'm quite excited to try more products from the Cantu range, because I know a lot of people who do like curly girl method and stuff really like these products. And then last heat protectant that I use is actually a very new addition, and it is the Tresemme Keratin Smooth Heat Protection Shine Spray. Now this could be an older version because my sister actually gave me this, which was very kind of her, and I initially wasn't going to take it because I was like, oh no, I've already got a couple of heat protectants that I use, I don't really need another one. But then I was like, oh no, but it'll be good to try it out, because I realised that Tresemme is now cruelty free, which is amazing. And I believe the statement on their website, it may have changed now, but definitely for a while they've been established as cruelty free and that they don't sell in mainland China anymore. But on the website it said that they did, so there was a bit of confusion around there. But Cruelty-Free Kitty, who I'll have linked below because they're just renowned for being kind of the best source on these things, says that Tresemme is now cruelty free, so I'm gonna trust her. But I'm now so glad that I did accept her very kind gift, because this stuff is lovely. It really does do everything it says on the tin. I find if I use this, particularly if I'm using straighteners on my hair, which I have done today, and I will get into how I actually styled my hair today in a second, but this stuff really does give your hair just a really lovely smooth shine. You can't really ask any more. And this is much more lightweight than the other two. The other two products are definitely more kind of oil based. This is definitely more water based, and you can spritz this all over your head and it won't make it greasy, it won't weigh it down. Really lovely. So I've actually enjoyed using this a lot more than I thought I would. So good for you, Tresemme. Glad to have you back. And yeah, I shall be trying more from Tresemme now that they are available to me. Okay, so now a few different tools and gadgets that I use. When I first get out of the shower and I put on my heat protectants and everything, I do comb through my hair with a wide tooth comb. I actually got this one from Primark, and it's honestly really good. So you don't need to spend a lot on them, but I highly recommend, particularly if you have longer hair, get yourself one of these. Do not brush your hair straight out of the shower. I know everybody tells you it, and I know you're probably sick of it, but seriously, don't do it. You will cause your hair so much damage. So if you find that your hair is getting quite a lot of damage, or it's quite brittle, then grab yourself a wide-toothed comb and you will, yes, you will thank yourself. And then the tool I'm still using to dry my hair is my good old Revlon hot brush styler. I still love this thing. I still use the massive one, even though my hair is shorter. Because my hair is so thick, I find this works really well. And to be honest, I don't mind the fact that it's probably a bit too big for the job now, but it doesn't, you know, it doesn't really matter to me. I still use this to dry my hair every time I wash it. Still love it. I'm going to be doing an in-depth video on how I style my short hair, you know, with this specifically, because I know a lot of videos of people using these are just with people with long hair. And obviously when I first got it and started using it, my hair was very long as well. So yeah, I will do a little bit more in depth on that, but I do use this every time. If you have one of these, use heat protection on your hair, because these things get boiling. So today I dried it with this, and then I did run over the top of my hair with my straighteners. Now I have GHD straighteners, and these are actually about 10 years old, so I am hoping to upgrade them a little bit because I know technology has come a long way in the last decade. But yeah, the combination of these two tools is what I've used on my hair today. Using the Revlon means that you get this really lovely amount of like volume and bounce to the hair, but then like I said, I literally just gone over the top layer with my straighteners just because I really like a sleek, shiny style to my hair. If I'm not giving it a wave, which I do with my straighteners, then I want it to be really quite sleek looking. And I know it's not the best for your hair, but that is why I use so many heat protectants. And then once I've finished heat styling my hair, I do always go in with an oil. My hair can take a lot of product, and it seems to quite like having quite a lot of product. So that's why I can get away with this. If you do have thinner hair, I would recommend choosing either an oil for your heat protectant, so either the Canty spray or the Living Proof one, or a little bit of oil after you've finished heat styling your hair. I know we can get quite scared of using oils, particularly if you've got fine hair, but as long as you're just putting it through the ends, it'll do your hair a world of good, I promise. But the two oils that I'm using at the moment are the Maui Moisture, Nourish Moisture Coconut Milk. I have been talking about this thing for months now. I will continue to do so. Use sparingly. Spray it into your hands, run it through the ends, don't spritz it. Why it comes in a spritzy bottle, I'll never know, but this stuff is delightful. And then the other one that I've been using is the Wild Argan Oil from The Body Shop. I've had this bottle for, I mean, it's probably out of date now, to be perfectly honest, for years. And I'm pretty sure they still sell this. If not, then I will link an alternative argan oil that I really, really like. I really like the Moroccan oil one, which I don't currently have, because I've been trying to get through this, but that one is beautiful. So yeah, this is a little bit more intense. So if I feel like my hair's a little bit crispy, then I will go in with this one. But more often than not, the Maui Moisture one is more than enough. And then last but not least, dry shampoos. So because I wash my hair every 3 days, I do find that on day 2, my hair's fine, but on day 3, we do need to employ the use of a little dry shampoo. And now my favourite one that I found that I really love is this Collab dry shampoo. I got it in the miniature version because I wanted to try it out before I committed to the full size. I now wish I'd bought the full size because this is amazing, and I've only ever seen it in Superdrug. Let me know if you find it anywhere else, but I haven't actually been in a Superdrug since I bought this one. So this is my favourite, but I'm currently out of it. So, you know, I wanted to put it in here, but it isn't the one that I've been using for the past, you know, few weeks. The one that I'm using at the moment, and I haven't really been using it long enough to really work out what I think about it, but it's the Leo Bancroft dry shampoo, and I actually picked this up from Tesco. I don't know if they're exclusive to Tesco, but yeah, I spotted it and then Googled, is Leo Bancroft cruelty-free? And it was like, yes. I was like, great, because I was in a pretty desperate need of some new dry shampoo, and I both really, really like this, and I really don't in the same kind of vein. If you're using dry shampoo purely to take that oily look out of your hair and to, you know, just give it a bit of a refresh and make it look a bit nicer on day 3, this is fab. And it's really, really lightweight, doesn't leave any white residue in your hair, nothing like that. So, you know, all good. But I like my dry shampoo to give me a bit of like root volume and a bit more kind of body, because I do tend to style my hair quite sort of sleek, which means obviously as the days go on it kind of gets flatter to my head. So I like to use dry shampoo to kind of oomph it up a little bit, and this doesn't really do that. It just keeps the texture of your hair but makes it less oily. So if that's what you're looking for from a dry shampoo, then ta-da, this is absolutely perfect. But it isn't quite what I want, I don't think. So hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on the Collab one again. I do want to try out the Living Proof one. I feel like every video I make, I'm like, I want to try out something from Living Proof. I promise I'm not angling for freebies. I promise I am not. But I genuinely do want to try that one because I've heard that that one does actually clean your hair, not just mask the fact that you need to clean your hair. You know what I mean? And those are all the products that I am currently using on my hair. I know it's quite a lot, but I don't use all of these products every day. I kind of chop and change depending on how I'm feeling, how I'm styling my hair, and what I feel like my hair needs on any given day. So yeah, I do not use all of these at the same time. That would be insane. But if there is anything else that you would particularly like to know, then please do ask me in a comment. I'm always grateful for the content ideas, just because I want to make videos that you guys want to see. So if you have enjoyed this video, then please do give it a like. It really, really helps. And like I said, it helps me know what you guys want to see more of. So yeah, give it a like if you have enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. I am always grateful for the video ideas. I want to be making good with me. Why is it always on the days where I want to film a hair video? I won't do what I want. All I have anytime I get to the end of a video is I have Raw Beauty Christie's blooper music. Kind of going around in my head. That's all I have. Just lives in my head permanently.